I can be misunderstood. I can be misunderstood, yeah. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. Like the preacher said it would. All I ask is you will try loving me. All I ask is you will try loving me. 'Cause loving me ain't easy.
What's going on, and welcome to Black King's Free Game. And I am here with a very special traveler today, guys. We have governor candidate Michael Thurman in the building. Can I get a round of applause, please, please, please? How are you today, Mr. Thurman?
I'm great. Thank you so much for the invitation for me to stop by during my travels on the coast here.
Yes, sir. I know you're originally from Athens, Georgia?
Yes. Oh, well, near Athens.
Near,
If
okay.
you know what that means. It's Clark County, but near Athens, not in the city, but out in the country.
Listen, I know what it means because everybody has to say Savannah when I tell them that I live in Hinesville or Midway. No, it's near Savannah. So yes, we're very familiar with how that goes. Well, first of all, thank you for coming down.
Honored to be here. Honored to be here.
And since you're from that side of Georgia, I want to ask you a couple questions to get to know you a little bit better, if you don't mind.
Let's go.
All right. So, with your upbringing, as you can see here on this coast, we're a little bit country. And if you said you were on the outskirts of Athens, did that make you a little bit of country with us too, or are you a city?
Well, no. Listen, any day you want to see who can out-country each other, it's all on. I believe I got you on a couple things now. But,
okay.
No, but listen, born and raised, my dad, shell crop cotton. I grew up on a farm. I know what it's like to feed the hogs and feed the chickens and all that stuff. And I learned a lot about life. But I also learned that rural Georgia provides you with insight and understanding about life that you can't get anywhere else.
Now that's true. That's true, because a lot of those, what we call the old wise tales, or a lot of your wisdom comes from a lot of your Southerners, especially the older generation. They can teach you a lot because they done seen a lot of life.
Oh, absolutely. My daddy was not an educated man in no stretch way, but he is and remains the smartest man I ever met.
Oh, wow. You said the smartest man you ever met.
Yes.
Wow. Now that's a feat now.
Oh, yeah. If you think about a man who went a few days to school in his first and second grade, but was able to have a wife and 9 children and send most of us to college or graduate school and never missed a day of working and loving and being there with us, to me, that's genius. You judge a man not by how far he goes, but how far you had to come in order to arrive where you are.
Now that's facts. That speaks very well of a lot of people that I know, because even I had a very humble beginning, especially doing what I do now. So yes, that's something to really be prideful of and have a lot of respect for.
Well, I got a lot of respect for you. When I see young brothers being great husbands and fathers and making a home and understanding that ultimately you judge.
Yes.
Not by what you get, but by what you give, and just being a great dad.
Yes.
When I see young brothers standing up and being strong, I just celebrate you.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I'm celebrating you on today because you are a governor candidate, and that is a very, very, very big thing to take on. And I respect the confidence and the efforts, because you're traveling outside of your comfort zone. But if you really know, if you're from Georgia, all of Georgia is your comfort zone. That's one thing that you can learn. All you got to do is go and meet the people. So, and your efforts to come and meet the people, it says a lot. It says a lot.
I'm enjoying it. You know, yesterday I was in Valdosta. This morning we were over at Dorchester Academy.
Yes.
Going to Jessup tonight and Bryan County today. I love Georgia. You know, Georgia is my natural political habitat. Being out among the people. And look, if you're going to be the governor of Georgia, you got to be the governor of Georgia.
Yes.
Not just Georgia inside of 285 in Atlanta.
I understood. And well, you made that abundantly clear by being here on today and even gracing us with your time. I appreciate it because I know this might not have all been planned the way that it is supposed to, but it was done the way that God wanted it to happen.
Absolutely.
Because this time was cut out just specifically for this, and you said that you wanted to speak to the people of Liberty County, and here they are. And we appreciate that. With your background, now your background, you said you come from a large family. You said 9.
Yes, I'm the youngest.
You the baby boy. Yeah. That's what they say.
But I didn't own the baby part.
You
know
did?
No, I put that on my sister, But yeah,
really?
I'm the youngest, but I'm not the baby.
You're not the baby.
I'm the youngest, but I wasn't the baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, where you grew up at, and what's the name of the city again? Clark's?
It was Athens, Georgia. University of Georgia.
Yes, of
we
course.
grew out in the country. Grew up dead end dirt road.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Lived in a house till we was 16. Didn't have indoor bathroom.
Okay.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And Daddy couldn't read or write, but my dad told me one day about the dirt road. You know anybody live on a dirt road? When it rains, you can't leave. You gotta stay there.
Yes, sir.
And one of the biggest events is when the road scraper used to come through. We'd all run out. You know what a road scraper is?
Yes, sir. Because it hits those dirt roads every time it get muddy.
It
yes,
gets
sir.
muddy. So one day, Dad said, "Son, let me tell you, that's a magic road." I said, "That ain't nothing magic." It's a magic road. So you get on it with a belief in hard work and a faith in God, and that old dirt road will take you anywhere you want to go in life. So when I speak to young people, it's not dirt roads. It may be public housing. It may be a tough neighborhood. But you get on that road that's in front of your house with faith, belief in hard work, and it'll take you where you need to go.
Wow. It says a lot. And if y'all heard, it wasn't no disrespect in there. It was faith and hard work. Because I know God says faith without works is dead. And a lot of folks, that I don't know how you take that, but I'm going to tell you how I took it. I took it that if I installed cameras, right? And if I got microphones and I got the lighting systems, right? And I made it beautiful in here that in Liberty County, somebody has a set, because there's other people that have podcasts. Wesley Flight Gang, he has a beautiful podcast. But the people don't understand the effort. Because if I didn't have this set up, Governor Thurman might not be sitting here right now because I wouldn't have been prepared.
Absolutely.
So if you understand what he's saying is, you have to also prepare for your destiny. No matter what situation you're in, if you're preparing for your destinies when the opportunities present itself, you're ready to accept it. So yes, my kings and queens, prepare yourselves. No matter what mind state you're in right now, start preparing. No matter how bad you feel, start preparing. Because you never know when the next governor might knock on your door and say, "Hey, can we talk?"
How about that? And I look forward to coming back as the governor.
Yes, sir.
If
I got you.
Invite me.
Oh, come on.
If
now.
you'll invite me.
Yes, sir. I
just think this is brilliant. This is amazing what you're doing. And you got that king spirit, and that you see yourself. You see yourself, and most of the time people think about kings as someone in authority, but really it's responsibility.
And accountability.
So I appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, as far as Georgia, what's your vision for Georgia?
Georgia's not the worst state, but we're underachieving. And the primary reason we're underachieving is that we're not leveraging all the talents, all the opportunities that we have. We got to bring people together. America is too divided right now.
Yes.
It just really is. And I often say that if given the opportunity, sometimes we have to build bridges, not tear them down.
Facts.
We got people in office and they're good at tearing stuff up. But true leadership is about building things.
Yes.
And we got to build more bridges in our communities and outside of our communities.
Thanks.
And sometimes, Brother King, Brother Moses, Brother King, you got to be the bridge.
Yes. You just don't understand how much. So, thank you for explaining that. And when you're saying that, I'm thinking about the program that we just started. That's called the Black King Summit. Just happened.
Wow, tell me about it.
So we got elected officials.
Okay.
And we put them with the community people. So that's the bridge.
Yes.
I merged the bridge, and now they're working together to help the community, because there was a division between the community and your elected officials. You had folks that didn't understand what elected officials did, and elected officials probably couldn't understand where the community was coming from, right? Because you got two different perspectives. Nobody really knows what the other person's doing. It's just purely off imagination. Well, I bet they just not up there doing nothing. They're not helping the people. So you know what you do? You build a bridge. You say, hey guys, why don't we come together? I'm a person that I believe that I understand every side. So I would like to present this so that we may bond, so everybody can understand each other's position. And that happened in a beautiful way. And it happened last weekend. And here you are today speaking on bridges. And that's what we're doing. We're bridging the gap. And in Liberty County, the thing that I love about here is that we have willing participants to bridge that gap. And that's a big part of success, is having willing participants. And that's a hard thing to achieve sometimes, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Because everybody wants to get the credit. I would put it that way. Instead of the overall purpose is why you're doing it. You can understand the credit. You get that. But when you reach the purpose is where you see all of the fruits of the labor. When you see your community working together, when you see somebody not commenting on bad things that happened last week and only good things, and you're starting to see the community involvement, that's how you get things moving. So if you're talking about bridges, then I already know that you're the man for the job, because you're not talking about what you think you can do. Because with a bridge, that's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
One of my favorite poems is entitled The Bridge Builder. It said, an old man going a lone highway came in evening cold and gray to a chasm vast and deep and wide through which was flowing a sullen tide. The old man crossed in the twilight dim. The sullen stream held no fears for him, but he paused when safe on the other side and built a bridge to span the tide.
Wow.
And said, old man, cried a pilgrim, you wasting your time building a bridge, King, here in Midway. So your journey will end with the coals of day. You never again will pass this way. You already got a nice house and a nice car and a nice family. You doing well. Why are you building a bridge over a stream that you already have passed? And then the king said, look, there followeth after me today a youth whose feet must pass this way. He too must cross in the twilight dim. I'm building the bridge for him. The bridges you're building are not for you.
Yes.
It's for others. And that's why your ministry, and I'm going to call it, is so powerful. And see, the thing about bridges and working together, you got to get people to listen to one another. Everybody want to talk, but we don't want to listen. So what you did, you got two groups of people, electeds and unelecteds, who may have been talking at each other. What you really did was you got them listening to each other.
Yes. Yes, that is correct. And it was such a beautiful thing. It was such a beautiful thing. And they appreciate it. Each side appreciates it. And we're going to continue those efforts. And I will keep you up to date on that also. On what's going on.
Let me know, man.
Yes,
This is
sir.
Dorchester Academy. I was over there, and just think of all the history here in Liberty County. Just Liberty, the name and the history of this county where you had more free black people than any other place who actually owned property.
Yes.
And you had a white community that worked with them. That this whole idea of liberty in Dorchester Academy sitting over there. I stood on the steps when Martin Luther King stood. It was just amazing to me this morning. And Abernathy and Andrew Young, I was with him last Sunday at his church. So all of this history, but it's not about yesterday. History is about tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, you know, the thing I want to say as we wrap up is there are some people who said that they're frustrated and angry and hopeless.
Yes.
Full of anxiety. I'm none of that. We come too far. Through too many storms to lose faith and hope right now. And so as the next governor, I want to make sure we got a state where the little kid that grows up in the dead end of the dirt road, there are millions of little Mike Thurmans out there. And we got to reach back and make sure that they got access to a good education, understand there are multiple pathways to success. If you want to go to college, good. But if you want to get a skill, be a plumber, be an electrician, to go to the military, any of those things are honorable. And we're going to celebrate it and create multiple pathways to success. I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
I'm juiced. I'm pumped up.
I can see that. I can see it and I can feel it. And I appreciate your time. I really do. You guys come all the way from up top, as we call it, up there near Atlanta, near Athens. We're really past Atlanta. Athens is a little bit further up there. In Clark County, correct?
Clark County, that's
Clark
correct.
County. And he came to Liberty County, to a town that's just almost probably like his, to see what we got going on and tell us that he's here to fight for us. And you guys know how I am. I go off vibes. I go off energy. And I feel the good energy. So kings and queens, understand when you hear his voice or you hear his name, let's listen to what he has to say and give him our full support. Because if you understand what it means to build a bridge and what kind of time it takes and the bridge's purpose, because I've never seen a bridge that was built that only lasted a day. So when we build these bridges in life, and as Mr. Thurman builds bridges in life, remember that the bridges that people build are for a lifetime. It's not to be torn down. So to all my kings and queens out there, I want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to pay attention to everything that's going on. And before we go out, we're going to get some last words from our future governor, Michael Thurman, before he goes.
I've learned a lot about you. You know, I Google.
Yes, sir.
But let me tell you the most impressive thing that I learned.
What's that?
You a pageant dad. You said, Mr. Thurman, yeah, you know, I got to be with you and I want to interview you, but my daughter come first.
Look.
Because I got my daughter 35. She just came into town. I was there. I had the dresses, carrying them in, carrying them out. But it means so much. And I saw your beautiful young daughter. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
I appreciate that. So I'm proud of you. Well, goodness.
No, and I know First Lady sitting in here, y'all just a great couple. I just love to see black love.
Thank you.
You know, family love. So I just want, that's all I want to say. I'm through with the politics.
Hey,
I'm just proud of this brother.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Governor Thurman. I really do. And kings and queens, remember, stay tuned. Don't forget to like and share. And the next time I see you guys, I will be back with more wisdom and hopefully some more words of knowledge. It's your boy, the People's Champ, King